What does it mean to live an infinite life? Clearly, our lives are finite. We're born, we die, we come, we go. But life is infinite. The game of life will continue with us or without us. Which means every single one of us has a choice. We don't get to choose the nature of the game. Life is infinite. We don't even get to choose if we want to play in the game or not. Once you're born, you're in it. We get one choice. Do you want to play with a finite mindset, or do you want to play with an infinite mindset? To play with a finite mindset means waking up every day and say, I'm going to be the best, I'm going to be better than everybody else, I'm going to accumulate more power, more responsibility, more money, whatever it is, whatever your metric is, I'm going to get more than anybody else. Me. And when you die, you take none of it with you. Or we can choose to live our lives with an infinite mindset, which means I'm going to leave this world, this school, in better shape than I found it. It means I'm going to devote my life to see that those around me rise. And we know that we're living with an infinite mindset because our obsession is seeing that we have an impact on the lives of the people around us. We've all had teachers, and some of you are those teachers, where 20 or 30 years from now, I can go to one of your students and say, you're a remarkable human being, you've accomplished so much in your life. How did you become the person you are today? And they will tell me your name. We all remember the teacher who believed in us. We all remember the teacher who had our backs. We all remember the teacher who saw something in us that nobody else saw. We've forgotten all the others, but we remember those couple. And that's what it means to live with an infinite mindset. It means we divert ourselves to that mindset for everyone in our lives. That other teachers will say that about us. Other principals will say that about us. Other students will say that about us. Our friends will say that about us. I am who I am today because of you, and I will commit to live the same life that you taught me how to live. And you will literally live on beyond your own lifestyle, your own lifetime. That when you're gone, others will carry your work for you. This is what it means to live an infinite life, and it is just a choice. Being a leader is unbelievably difficult, and it's a completely new lifestyle. It means putting my interests aside to create an environment in which my people can work to their natural best. It's being invested in the growth of others. It's sometimes lonely and thankless. Sometimes you don't get immediate results. It's like going to the gym. You go to the gym, you come back, you look in the mirror. What do you see? Nothing. You go to the gym the next day, you come back, you look in the mirror, what do you see? Nothing! But you commit yourself to the lifestyle. That if I work out every single day for 20 minutes, I know with 100% certainty I will get into shape. I don't know when. And that's the problem. Because in the finite game, we like to predict. We like to guess our results, and we like to predict when they're going to happen. In the infinite game, the results are 100% certain. I just can't tell you exactly when they're going to happen. It's good to have goals. There are finite gains within the infinite game. There are wins within the infinite game. The infinite game is the context within which those finite games exist. Those finite games exist to advance a cause bigger than ourselves. That's hard. Building a company for existential flexibility and then actually going through it, hard. Having to look at our competitors, but then really look at ourselves and admit that we suck, and then have to work on it? Oh, so much easier to just spend more money on advertising. Hard. It's easy to write your purpose on your website. It's really hard to actually make decisions based on your purpose. Hard. All of these things are hard. Not to mention all the pressures that we're all under. The overwhelming amount of pressure that we have, either it's the incentive structure inside our companies that are telling us, make the numbers by the end of the year, make the numbers by the end of the year, think short term, be selfish, be selfish. Those are the pressures upon us. If you work for a public company, oh my God, even worse. The game of life is infinite. There's no winner of life. The game will continue with us or without us. Like business will continue with you or without you. It doesn't care if you go bankrupt or not. That means every single one of us has a choice how we live our lives. Do you want to live by finite rules, or do you want to live with an infinite mindset? Living our lives with a finite mindset means we're trying to make more money than everybody else. We want to advance ourselves higher than all our friends. We want to be the biggest. We want to be the best. We're going to be the strongest. And when we die, you don't take any of it with you. The choice to live with an infinite mindset means you commit to see that the people around you will carry on your ideas without you, and you will have a profound and positive impact in their lives. That one day in the future, I can go up to any of them and say, "How did you become so wonderful?" And they will say your name. I am who I am today in part because of you. You will literally live on beyond your own life. You will literally live an infinite life. It is just a choice. We get to choose how we want to live our lives. We get to choose how we want to run our businesses. It's not a question of right or wrong. It's just a choice to play by the rules for the game that we're actually in, or not.